Flooding in the UK again. Biblical floods hit over 1,000 homes, robbing families of their Christmas season. Extreme weather. This is also coming from across the Atlantic from the US, and it's affecting England with the polar vortex, the changes in the Gulf Stream, families forced out of their homes across Yorkshire yet again, and Nottinghamshire, by heavy downpours before Christmas season. Many still remain homeless. They're staying in hotels as they're not allowed to return to their houses because they remain uninhabitable. They're flooded. Dozens of families in the UK still cannot return to their homes following floods that local media describe as biblical. Daily Star reports over 1,000 households in communities across Yorkshire and Nottingham. They were hit by high water levels, which were due to heavy rains. We saw that a lot of rivers were flooded in November, and the rain is still going on. Dozens of families still stranded in hotels because their homes remain uninhabitable. And now they face the prospect of spending holiday season fighting all these problems and challenges from their insurance companies. Complaints echoed by mother of three, Mandy Bell, saying, "I can't put the magic of Christmas together for them in a hotel with no personal space. Exactly how do you explain to three children they have no home for Christmas?" Newspapers point out that communities were previously hit by similar floods back in 2017. Some houses were swamped twice. And we know the difference between, these houses, when you look at the pictures, these neighborhoods look like, US, Canada neighborhoods. The problem is, though, with these houses, most of them don't have basements. And they're not elevated. I know because, both my sons went to university there. We have friends there. We used to go there, maybe twice a year, to London and Coventry, Warwickshire, Leamington Spa, Reading, and even to Scotland. I've been to Scotland once. It was beautiful. But they have no basements. Okay, most houses there don't have any basements, and it's unlike what we have in North America. Almost every house has basements. So these houses, they're only one step up from the ground level. So you can understand how little a little flooding can enter the house, and more flooding, of course, will be extremely dangerous because of fear of electrocution. Whereas in North America, you have a basement, so you have like maybe 3 or 4 steps to get out into your house, something like that. Okay, you have a stoop and you get up to your house. That's not the case in the UK whatsoever. So the flooding is much more easily to take place in those houses. So a newspaper points out that these places were flooded back in 2007. Houses were flooded twice, and neither their local MP nor authorities are believed to have learned a lesson. It seems that they didn't do anything since then. They made promises. The councillors and the local MPs made promises that the flooding was a once-in-a-lifetime event, that it would never happen again, and here they are 12 years later, facing the same problem yet again. But this time, a lot of properties and businesses have gone beyond restoration, according to 62-year-old Roger Stocks, who told the media. So this is still going on. A lot of people have been out taking up their jet skis. They're jet skis to get around. What can I tell you? It's like lakes everywhere. Now, with all this water, everything waterlogged, where is this water going to go? Eventually will drain off, I guess, unless they keep having more rain. Everything is so drenched that it'll just keep flooding. Look at this. The water is up to the middle of the door almost. You see the house on the right. They put the chairs on the tables. At least they could save some chairs. But that's what it looks like. It's just devastating. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, You will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.